And a very warm welcome to each and every single one of you. If it is your first time here on Football Fans Live, then a very warm welcome. If you are back for the 500th time since the end of the summer, then thank you so much for sticking with us. Got 3 different studios. May have 2, possibly 3 different studios. They will definitely have 2 though. So we're going to pop over to our secondary studio after we've had a 2-minute rundown of these 2 fantastic teams. Where are we this evening? We are at the racecourse ground. Yes, it is the Welshmen, the Red Dragons of Wales against the Englishmen of Halifax. The Welsh against the English. Let's hope that the Welsh can perform a little bit better than what they did in the rugby. I was so disappointed, gutted that the Italians beat them in the end. The players are just making their, their way out onto the pitch as we speak to rapturous applause. Now, a quick rundown then. Wrexham, Phil Parkinson is the manager. They are known as the Dragons, obviously. So far this season, they've won 18 games, drawn 8, and only lost 6. So in fine form at this moment in time. Puts them in 4th place in the league at this moment. In their previous game, they got a very respectable 0-0 draw with Bromley. And next up for Wrexham, they're going to be back at home against 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, who are really struggling at this moment in time in the Vanarama National League North. We love non-league football here on Football Fans Live. And the racecourse ground, I do know it fairly well. I've been there a couple of times with Kidderminster Harriers many moons ago when we were in the Welsh Cup. Yeah, we were in the Welsh Cup. Unbelievable. Kidderminster Harriers in the Welsh Cup. Crazy. But when this ground is completely full, it's not tonight, but there looks like there's a fair few people in there, so that's fantastic news. It can hold around 10,700 fans at full capacity. Now, Halifax Town, they're a very young side. They were only founded in 2008, so that must make them one of the youngest teams in the whole of Europe. It really must do. They're managed by Pete Wild. They're known, their nicknames is the Shaman. You can see that on their badge as well. Now they're in 3rd place. This is 3rd against 4th. I tell you what, it's going to be mental. This is going to be absolutely crazy. And Halifax have got 20 wins to their belt so far this season. They've drawn 6 and they've only lost 6. So both of these 2 teams have only lost 6 games this season, and it puts them 4 points in front of Wrexham at this moment in time on 66 points, with Wrexham obviously on 62 points. In their previous game, Halifax beat fellow Southerners, Torquay United. I say fellow Southerners because we live in Bournemouth. So if you're down our way, give us a shout out. Give us a shout out. Come and see us. Come and say hello. We'll go and have a cup of tea or do something like that. Yeah, Halifax beat Torquay United by 2-0. Next up for them, Halifax Town will be away at Kings Lynn. There he is, Phil Parkinson. Very concentrated indeed. And they play at the Shea Stadium. And that stadium's a little bit bigger than the racecourse ground. And we're about to get underway. It can hold 14,000 fans. So we are literally seconds away from kickoff. Are you ready, guys? Because I certainly am. Let's go over to the other studio for kickoff. And we are here in the other studio. Look at that. Absolute magic. You can see the heat-seeking ball. You can follow the action behind me there. And we are underway live from the Racecourse Stadium. What a ground this is. What a ground this is. So in the first half, it's going to be Wrexham attacking the goal to my right-hand side. They are in their traditional red and white, going from left to right, which means the Shaman, the Halifax Town guys, FC Halifax, that is, are attacking the goal to my left-hand side. So we've got a free kick straight from the off, 30 seconds in. Wrexham United goalkeeper comes, smashes it left-footed. Left-footed goalkeeper. That's nuts, isn't it? Nothing against left-footed or left-footed people. I just presume that everybody else is right-handed and right-footed. But there you go. That's just me. Guys, we are going to keep you up to date. We've got a lot of games going on in the National Vanarama. So any score lines, I will bring them to you. We normally bring 2 games at the same time here on Football Fans Live. But because there's no others on, being shown live that we can get hold of. We're going to give you all the live scores as and when they go in from around the Vanarama National League, which obviously affects these two teams. And also, Sarah's going to keep me up to date with what's going on with Kidderminster Harriers and all the teams in the National Vanarama North League as well. We love non-league football here on Football Fans Live. It's a long throw into the penalty area by the Dragons. It's cleared out onto the far left-hand side. He lays it back 35 yards from... We've got an injury. The referee's gone running over into the penalty area, and the camera's just not moving. I tell you what, the cameramen for BT Sport are blooming useless. So the other games, I'll give you a quick rundown, shall we? Why we're here. And we've got a break in play at the moment. Altrincham against Chesterfield, Eastleigh against Dagenham and Redbridge, Grimsby Town against Solihull Moors, Kings Lynn Town at home against Stockport County, Maidenhead United, they've just kicked off 0-0 against Southend, Notts County 0-0, Boreham Wood 0-0 with Notts County there, Torquay United 0-0 with Aldershot Town, Woking against Weymouth, and finally Wrexham, as we know because we are here today, aren't we? And Yeovil Town, the Somerset side, are at home tonight against Bromley. So I'm going to keep you up to date with all of those scores. If we get anything, if we hear anything, if we see anything, then you guys will know as well. So they're all kicking off. They're all at 0-0, and we're ready to rock and roll. And here come the Dragons breaking down the left-hand side of the edge to the penalty area. He goes down under a challenge. Referee says play on. That was a clear free kick. What is that referee doing? He hasn't got a clue. Let's hope and pray we've not got a bad referee here tonight, because that can really spoil a game. It really can. Can't put it up any bigger, unfortunately. Right, so like I said, Sarah's going to keep me up to date, and I can keep you guys up to date with all the National Vanarama North League games that are going on. Because like I said, we love non-league football. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that your week is going really, really well. What are we today? We're Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday here on Football Fans Live. Come on, it's with the back four of the Welshmen. I'll tell you what, the opening 4 minutes of this game, it has been all the Dragons, all the home side. And don't forget, there is no love lost between these two. And it's a battle of the Giants, third against fourth. I can't call this one. I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Maybe a 2-2 draw. That would suit me down to the ground. 4 goals is always good here on Football Fans Live. Don't forget, we've got more live football coming up tomorrow. Chelsea against Spurs in the Women's Super League, because we cover women's football as well, which is brilliant. And then we've got Estonia against Cyprus. We need confirmation on that. I've got to check on that one. But then oh man, can't wait for Wales against Austria. World Cup qualifier, that one. And then on Friday night, we've got England against Andorra, just up the road here. Yeah, at the Vitality Stadium. England are playing here, the under-21s. And then we've got England's friendly at 5:30 on Saturday. I do believe it's 5:30. It is 5:30. England against Switzerland at 5:30 on Saturday. And then Leicester in the Women's Super League against Chelsea again. So we're covering the Chelsea female team twice this week. They're lucky, aren't they, to be on Football Fans Live? Anyway, here come the Dragons, down by the corner flag, out on the far left-hand side. It looks quite misty at the Raceground Stadium. So I don't know whether it's the cameras. I don't think it is. So I think they've got a little bit of mist, a little bit of fog. And we had a gentleman in earlier today who's actually at the ground, which is great. Oh, which played into the penalty area, into the box, 6 yards out, and we've got a penalty. The first shot was cleared off the line. The second shot came in, and then the defender for Halifax Town stuck his arm out, and the referee's given a penalty. We could get the score opening up in the first 6 minutes of this game. Oh my goodness me, the underdogs, and they are slightly the underdogs, could take the lead here. The Halifax players are surrounding the referee. The referee pulls out a yellow card, and one of the Halifax defenders is going to get a yellow card. He's having a look at the number on his back. I don't know who it is just yet. Warburton, the number 10, he's having a word with the referee. He's saying, no way, the captain's having a word as well. And we've got a penalty in the opening 6 minutes of this game. FatMat, the deadlock, hopefully will be broken. It was cleared from 3 yards out. The second shot came in from about 8 yards out. I thought it hit the back of the defender. Can't see it. The angles are really bad with the cameras from BT Sport. That's all blurry as well. I think he did put his left arm up there. And I think the referee's got that absolutely correct. So it's a penalty. It's going to be right-footed. It's a right-footed penalty in the 7th minute. We're just entering the 7th minute of this fantastic game here at the Racecourse Stadium in Wales. It's the Welsh against the English. Can't see who's going to take it either. He steps up right-footed, smashes it into the roof of the net, and it's the number 10. You can see the team lineup. It's Mullen. Mullen gets the goal. He opens the scoring, and the deadlock is broken, and the Welsh Dragons are going wild. Wales is going wild with Wrexham. Get in there, and the deadlock has been broken, and I tell you what, it's the first goal. It is. It's the first goal of any of the games in the National League, the National Vanarama League. Fantastic stuff in the 7th minute, and there we are. The Welsh fans are singing, they're dancing, they're jumping up and down, getting out of their seats. Oh, that's what we want. Mullen in the 7th minute, penalty, smashed it. Goalkeeper dived to his right hand side, didn't stick a blooming chance, didn't get anywhere near that, not even remotely close. Leave it then. We're going to say with Studio 2 by the looks of it. I love it. I love Studio 2. Maybe later on in the week, guys, we'll see what happens. Or maybe even later on tonight, we might even get a third studio for you, which is a slightly different setup, giving you a lot more information and keeping you guys on your toes, because we want to fill you. It was Warren that got the yellow card for Halifax Town. Warren, the number 21. So one of the Halifax players are already on a yellow card after only 6.5 minutes. They need to be really, really careful. But that dominance since Wrexham have come out the block, since they kicked off, they have completely dominated the first 7 or 8 minutes. And here they go again, this time down the right-hand side. Pass goes all the way through into the penalty area. But unfortunately for Wrexham, it goes all the way to the Halifax goalkeeper. But it's good play, a lot of pressure. Halifax really on the back foot in the opening 8 minutes of this game, where the home team are leading by a goal to nil. They are 1-0 up, a goal to the good. Will it stay that way? Halifax need a really quick response, and now they break down the left-hand side. He goes down under a challenge. Referee's giving nothing to Halifax. I thought that was a free kick to Halifax down by the left-hand side. Referee disagreed with me, and he's given a goal kick to Wrexham in the 9th minute of this game. I've got to keep an eye on all the rest of them. Still 0-0 in every other game in the National Vanarama. Crazy, 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 crazy. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, man, what a start to this game. Guys, if you can, because we haven't been able to publicise it again. I don't know what Facebook and YouTube are doing. I think they've fallen out with each other. So if you can, share it out on all of those different platforms. And also, talking about platforms, we've got different platforms. We've got Facebook. Hook up with us on Facebook. LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, and we've got a website as well, www.footballfanslive.co.uk, and there's tons of different things on there. There's merchandise, there's a chat forum, there's a supporter of the month and all that type of thing, and some latest news which we update every day or two. So here come Halifax on the break. It was a good ball through the centre of the park onto the edge of the area, tries to get the crossing. Oh, it takes a deflection and almost goes over the Welshman goalkeeper's head, but he picks it up out of the air. Wow, oh wow, that was almost an own goal. Would have been very unfortunate, but luckily for the Welsh defender, the Welsh goalkeeper was on his game. He was focused, he was concentrated, and he picked the ball out of the air before it ended up into the back of the net. And the Welshmen are down the left-hand side. Good clearance, right-footed by the Shaman. It is the Dragons against the Shaman. No worries, we're going to stick to this studio. I like this studio. We're going to mix it up later on in the week. We have got a third studio, but we're sort of still working on it. But it's all good. So make sure that you keep coming back for these games. You keep coming back for the, every single game. Things are progressing, looking a little bit different, keeping me on my toes as well. And, of course, keeping Sarah on her toes. We always try and improve the channel for you guys. Anybody's got any suggestions, stick them in the live chat. And if you haven't joined in the live chat yet, why not? Here comes the Shaman trying to break down the right-hand side. He says his shirt was pulled. And, again, the referee gives nothing to FC Halifax Town. Don't forget, Halifax are one of the teams getting Harriers knocked out of the FA Cup in the early stages this season, but I won't go into that too much just in case there are some Halifax, some Shaman fans inside the ground. And there we go, it's still the only goal So we've definitely picked the right game to cover, haven't we? It's the only goal in the National Vanarama League so far this evening. All of the others kicked off at the same time, 7:45. So good stuff, good stuff. Come on, let's have it, let's have it. Pedro, hello Pedro, mega love shout out to Pedro, a very warm welcome to you my friend, thank you so much for being here. Xglee's in the room, Robloxin's in the room, ASMR Grandad's in the room, I'm just trying to think who else was in the room with us as well. John Butt, mega love shout out to you my friend, he's always here or hereabouts. But Pedro, a very warm welcome to you and thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live. Score predictions in the live chat, guys. And don't forget to cast your votes as well into the vote box down below. You can see the team lineup we're going to get. They are up there. They are up there. Fantastic. So well done, Sarah. We're going to get the members. The members are all up there. You too can become a member for only $1.99 a month, which works out at about 6p a day. So, and it's a charity, so it all helps charity. But Pedro, a very warm welcome. I think it's Pedro's first time. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologise. But thank you so much for being here, Pedro, and I hope you've had a wonderful week. Who are you supporting? Come on, guys, get those score predictions in the live chat. Here come Halifax. Right footed shot, 30 yards out, but it was climbing over the crossbar it goes. And Wrexham keep the clean sheet. But for now, just for now, that's all it is. That's all it is. Still no goals in the National Vanarama. But the first goal of the game coming here, a penalty by Mullen after only 7 minutes of this game. There he is, Phil Parkinson, the Wrexham manager. He's looking very, very chuffed with his team and very, very chuffed with himself because they do lead and they are the slight underdogs. They won't climb above Halifax into third, but they'll only be 1 point behind them after this game. So this is a must-win for Wrexham to keep Halifax, you know, in their sights, because Wrexham are on 62 points in fourth and Halifax are in 66. 3 points from this one for Wrexham, put them in 65. So there'll be everything to play for in that third place. It's with the back four of Wrexham, with the centre-back, lays it back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper takes it on his left leg. Oh, he's over it, that. And he's challenged there by an oncoming forward, but he turns the forward and he just escapes there, the Wrexham goalkeeper. You've got to be careful, you know, messing about with it inside your own 18-yard box. But here come the Dragons trying to break down the far left-hand side. It's gone out for a throw-in to the Shaman. Dibble, what was he doing there? The Dragons goalkeeper, he took it on his left and then I think he realised that there was an oncoming forward and he almost got caught out. I tell you, it was almost 1-1. If that forward would have just got hold of it, you know, if he'd have come sliding in, it could have been. I'm still waiting for a goal in one of the other games. Come on, give me goals, give me goals. We want goals. We've already got one here tonight, so I'm happy enough. I'm happy enough. I did say 1-1 or 2-2. So I'm on the right road, but I want to know what your score predictions are, guys. And like I said, keep those votes coming. Keep those votes into the little blue voting box. And if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button because it's completely free. You're not committing yourself to anything. It is completely free. And of course, hit the notification bell because we've still got about 400 plus games to come this season. With the Halifax Town goalkeeper right-footed out onto his left-hand side, headed up over the halfway line, looking to get themselves back on level playing ground, but not at the moment. It's not just falling for them, unfortunately. Headed back inside that centre circle. Here come the white and purples of Halifax Town. The Shaman, he tries to play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper comes rushing out of his area. Dibley, the Welsh goalkeeper, and smashes it left-footed. And that's twice now with those back passes. Wrexham have got to be careful. They don't want to be, you know, handing it to Halifax on a plate. In that top drawer, watch your mic. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Sorry, just stay in the live chat. Cheers, guys. Just gonna look as per usual. Right, with the back four of Halifax Town, picked up by the right back for Wrexham. Hits it, tries to play it over the top. Met by a Halifax head, headed back down this near right hand side, picked up on the right hand flank, and it is going to be a throw into Halifax, about 33 yards from goal, down on this near right hand side. Nope, he takes he was going to take it, changed his mind, dropped it to the floor. They're just going to run the clock down a little bit more. Out comes the ball boy, gives him the towel. We're going to go for a long throw. Wrexham have got a long throw specialist in the way of their number 6. So this is going to be like a corner kick. It's a throw in, but from about 30 yards out. They're getting some red shirts inside that 18-yard box, inside that danger zone. In comes the throw, long throw into the penalty area. That's amazing. Flicked on, and it's gone over the crossbar. It was almost number 2 for the Fiery Dragons, but they'll have to go again and try and double their lead a little bit later on. But he's got a throw on him, that number 6. Plumbing out. He was about 30 yards out, and it went inside the 6-yard box. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Leave it, I'll find it at half-time. Let's get back to the room. And so the offside flag went up on the throw. They can't be offside on a throw-in. Why did the offside flag go up? That's ridiculous. Let's just concentrate on the game. On the halfway line, out on this left-hand side. Here come Halifax Town, trying to play it down this left-hand channel. They do, down by the corner flag. Can he catch it? Oh, it's a little bit too strong for him. He went flying down the left-hand flank, but it just ran away from him. It looks like we've got a goal, but I don't know where. They're not telling me who it is. That's ridiculous. I'm getting a goal on my split screen into the top of the net, right-footed, from around the penalty area, but they're not telling me who it is. That was bloody stupid. BT are bloody rubbish. So we've got a goal somewhere, but it didn't tell me where. They've just shown the goal, and it didn't say who it was. Notts County against Boreham Wood. Notts County at home today against Boreham Wood. Right-footed shot. Oh, and the goalkeeper fumbles on the edge of his 6-yard box, and the follow-up on the offside flag goes up. But again, an almost number 2. A cracking shot from about 25 yards out on the left-hand side. Right-footed by the Welsh Dragons. And it just bounced off the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Yep, no, he wasn't offside. He wasn't offside. As he came in for the rebound, the number 10 Mullen, the linesman's flag went up, but I think that was very suspect. So we're 18 minutes in, and it's been all the Welshmen so far, not the Shaman, all the Welsh Dragons so far in the opening exchanges of this 90 minutes, and they are a goal to the good at home today here at the Racecourse Stadium. And I tell you what, it can hold over 10,500 fans, and I reckon there's a good 7. There's more. It's more than half full, I would say. More than half full. So it's great to see on a Tuesday night, and of course the weather's getting warmer, even in Wales. It's the last 5 days down in Bournemouth have been stunning. I don't know what it's been like where you are, and it's going to be a free kick. No, the referee, I'll tell you what though, I'll give the referee his due. We're getting a lot of fouls in this game, and the referee is just playing the advantage. He's letting the flow of the ball continue. So that's good, I like it. You know, a referee that doesn't keep breaking up the football. We get that a lot in the French. I need to know. Okay, right, it's back with the goalkeeper. Keep it essential. Right-footed, downfield by the Halifax goalkeeper. Picked up on the left-hand side. It's 2-on-2. Now it's 3-on-2. He's still out on the left-hand side, but he's gone back, and the Welsh Dragons get back and defend in numbers, but still with the Shaman. Down this left-hand side, down towards corner flag. Can he keep it in? Sliding tackle. It's going to be a throw-in to the Shaman down on the left-hand side in the 20th minute. Can they get themselves back into it? Notts County, 1 goal to the good at home against Boreham Wood. And Torquay United have taken the lead against Aldershot Town. It is now Torquay United 1, Aldershot Town 0, Notts County 1. And the throw-in takes a deflection, and it's going to be a corner kick. Yes. It's a corner kick to the Shaman, to Halifax Town, down on this near left-hand side. Is this the moment that they get themselves back on level playing ground, that they make it 1-1, that they open their account on the scoreboard? Let's wait and see. Looks like it's going to be a right foot corner kick, so it's going to be an in-swinger from the left-hand side. And there's 5-6 now. Shaman in there, they take it short, don't take it short, and now the cross comes in after the 1-2, and it's a terrible cross, and it's easily defended by the Welsh Dragons, and they get it away, and they've won a free kick as well, just inside their own half, just behind that halfway line, so it's a free kick, and what a waste by the Shaman. Terrible corner, just get it in. It's these short corners, I say it every single game, short corners do not work, ever, and it drives me nuts. What's the point in playing a 1-2 and then crossing it anyway? Why not put that one player into the penalty area, which gives you an even better chance? Stupid, makes no sense whatsoever, and it really gets my goat. So, free kick to the Welsh Dragons, out on the left-hand side, right-footed, down the left-hand flank, flicks it on, good flick on, down towards it, on his first touch, let him down. It's been put out for a throw-in though. It's going to be a throw-in, which is like a corner kick really, because they're number 6, he's got a throw on him and a half. So they're going to pile those, well they need to, pile those red shirts into the penalty area. It's about 25 yards from goal, out on the far left-hand side. It is him, the number 6, you can see the team lineups down below. So, a long throw for Wrexham. 22 minutes gone. We're almost halfway through this first half already. Almost a quarter of the game gone. In it comes, up towards the 6-yard box. Flicked onto the back post. He's completely unmarked. Left-footed shot. It's the back of the defender. And the Shaman can get it away. But the Welsh Dragons have won it back onto the edge of the penalty area. On the left-hand side. Tries to get the cross in. Takes a deflection. Goalkeeper punches it. Goes over the crossbar. And it's going to be a corner kick. Johnson had to punch that one away, and it's a corner kick to the Dragons down on the near right-hand side. And we're going over in just a few moments to Studio 3. Hey, let's do this. Off we go. Oh, maybe we're not. Okay, Sarah needs to be more clear with her instructions there. So, good punch out there by Johnson. Corner kick out on the right-hand side. Out swinger. Let me know when we're going to 3, please. Not before, not after, but just as we go. And then I will know. 23 minutes on the clock. 1-0 to the Dragons. We're seeing a second goal. I don't know why BT keeps showing the goals, because they're not telling you who it is that's playing. They're bloody useless, BT. Bloody useless. Okay, let's go over to Studio 3. Follow me. And there we are, in Studio 3. Oh, it's a bit black, isn't it?
Just wait.
Okay, there we go. We're in Studio 3 now. We're going to fill that up, fill up them blank spaces. Out on the left-hand side. Here come the Welsh Dragons, looking to break once again. Going to be a big right-footed shot from 35 yards out. Takes a deflection. Still with the Dragons out on the far left-hand side. He's got a runner to the corner flag. Cross comes into the penalty area. It's cleared on the front post by the Shaman, right-footed shot from outside the area, but it's gone well wide, and it's going to be a free kick for Johnson in that Halifax goal. But what a chance that was for them there. End-to-end stuff. Now, Halifax are starting. They started a little bit slow, but they're starting to get themselves back into this game. Just put that on my face. So can you see it all? Can we get the top 5? No, the top 5. It's very dark. If we can get that shown, okay, we'll take that off and we'll put up our badge thing then. So we can't have that. That's far too dark. Even I need glasses to see that one. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. And it's the Shaman on the attack down the left-hand side. Take it to the byline. You having problems? Let's go back to Studio 2, please. If you're having problems. And Stockport County away from home at Kings Lynn this evening. And it is Stockport County that have taken a 1-goal lead. Woking away at, no, they're at home. Woking are at home against travelling Weymouth down on the south coast. But it is the Southerners that are losing. Woking of taking a 1-goal lead in their game against Weymouth. Unbelievable. And Yeovil Town have taken the lead against Bromley. The goals are going in thick and fast in the National Vanarama League right now. Goals going in all over the place. Oh, and the Welsh Dragon goalkeeper went to kick it, slid on his jacksie, but he did get the ball away. It's over the halfway line with the red and whites down on this right-hand side, looking to double their lead as we hit the 26th minute of this game. They lead by a penalty. inside that penalty area. And it's on the halfway line. Shaman win it back inside the centre circle. Out onto the right-hand side they go. On the attack. Looking to break down that right-hand side. Chipped into penalty area. He's through on goal. Oh, and the goalkeeper comes to the edge of a 6-yard box. Dives down to his left-hand side and keeps the clean sheet for Wrexham. But that was a great ball in from the right-hand side. Up over the top. Racing through. Timed his run to absolute perfection there. Completely outfoxed. It was a beautiful delivery from the right-hand side into the penalty area, but the goalkeeper on the edge of a 6-yard box on the near post, diving to his left, gathering the ball into his chest. But what a chance. And I tell you what, the forward for Halifax Town is down, injured. So let's give you a quick update. Altrincham 0, Chesterfield 0, Eastleigh 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Grimsby 0, Solihull Moors 0, Kings Lynn 0. The visitors, Stockport County 1, Maidenhead United 0, Southend United 0, Notts County 1, Borehamwood 0. Torquay United 2 now, they've doubled their lead. Torquay United 2, Aldershot Town 0, Woking 1, Weymouth 0, Wrexham 1-0 up obviously, and so are Yeovil. So there we go, we're caught up with all of those games in the National Vanarama. They all kicked off at 7:45, same time as this one, so they're going in thick and fast. At last we've got goals to talk about. So it looks like I might get a substitution here for Halifax Town. We've got a little break in play, 28 minutes on the clock. It's Thomas that got injured. He's walking over to the sidelines. The Shaman Thomas is injured. We're not getting a substitution. I think he's going to try and walk it off. He just clattered with the goalkeeper as he raced into that 6-yard box. The goalkeeper, very positive, very strong in his approach and gathering the ball. Okay, we're back underway, and I think he's just got to wait a couple of seconds before he brings him back on. And at the moment, the Shaman are down to 10 men, but the ball is in the Welsh Dragons half, so that's good news. Over the halfway line come the red and whites of Wrexham, leading by a goal to 0, picked up by the number 2, plays it into the penalty area, great ball, oh, and he hits it left-footed, and the follow-up is smashed into the back of the net. Is it going to count in the 28th minute? Have Wrexham doubled their lead? It was a beautiful ball from the centre of the park, in between the two defenders. He hit it left-footed, goalkeeper dived down to his right-hand side, Phillips, saved the first shot, but coming in on the left-hand side, slotted home into the back of the net, and I do believe it's going to stand. The players are going crazy. It is 2-0 to the Welsh Dragons. This is fantastic news because they are the underdog, and this will keep the pressure on Halifax, who are currently in 3rd place. It is 2-0 to the Dragons. I am completely neutral, guys. I must say that. But what a game we've got on our hands now. What are Halifax Town doing? They are being annihilated. Beautiful follow-up by the number 35. I think it's Palmer. It is Palmer. So Palmer gets the second in the 29th minute for the Welsh Dragons. It is the Englishman, the Shaman, the Halifax Town team that have got it all to do. They had a molehill to climb, and now they have got a mountain to climb. In the 29th minute, it goes to Palmer, and it is 2 goals to the good here at the racecourse for the Dragons. What will the Shaman do now? They need a goal back before half-time. They've got to try and get focused, get themselves back on their feet again, get their heads down and just run and create, because they are being torn a new backside now. They're being run ragged by the Welsh Dragons, and boy, have they been burned by the Dragons so far this evening. Oh my goodness me. It's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick to the Dragons on the left-hand side of the goal. Fantastic stuff. There we go. That looks a little bit better. It's just the other thing. The top 5 was very dark, so we'll work on that. But look out for your team on the left-hand side. Oh, no.
No, it wouldn't be the team.
Oh, I thought it was the badges you put up. Oh, you've not put up the badges. She's completely confusing me now. She's put up the top 5. You can see them on that side of me. Or that side of me. Sarah's side of me. Excellent. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it's on the halfway line, and we've got another free kick. It's going to go to the Dragons, just inside the Shaman's half. Get out of the way, man. He won't let it take it. And he's going to get a booking for that if he's not careful. But the Shaman on the attack. Leonardo, hey, what a fantastic name. I love that name. Leonardo, a very warm welcome to our channel. It is 2-0 to the Reds of Wrexham. Yes, the Dragons are really hot stuff here tonight at home at the Racecourse Dragon, at the Racecourse Ground at the Racecourse Dragon. Thank you so much for being here, Leonardo. Mega love shout out to you, my friend, and I hope you've had a wonderful start to your week, and thank you for joining us on this terrific Tuesday evening. We're keeping you up to date with all the National Vanarama League games as well, and also Sarah is going to keep me up to date with all of the National Vanarama North League scores. I've not got the mic there. Is it smack bang in your centre? Yep. Yeah, because you were looking that way, that's why. You're going to have to turn your chair. Yep. Okay, so Farsley Celtic. 1. Leamington 0. Farsley Celtic on a bit of a run at the bottom of the National Vanarama North. Oh no, Gateshead are winning. That's not what we wanted to hear. Gloucester 1, Chester 3. What a game that is. 31 minutes in and 4 goals. Blimey, I thought this one was good. That's brilliant. Bradford are 1-0 up against Blythe Spartans away from home. Kettering Town 0, Hereford 1. Okay, guys, so there we go. That's the National Vanarama League. Yep. Just going to scroll up for that one. It's gone behind for a goal kick. It's gone behind for a goal kick to the Shaman. And now they break down the left-hand side on the attack. Wrexham on the back foot as it stands. Still with the Shaman out on this near left-hand side, looking to claw back a goal before half-time and reduce that 2-goal deficit. They've not had a good start to this first half. I've just had that. Yeah, I don't need to repeat them if we've had them. That's cool. Out on the far right-hand side with the Shaman, just inside that centre circle. In the purple and white this evening, attacking the goal to my left-hand side. Here they come, 35 yards from goal, looking for the 1-2. Tries to play it, good interception by the left-back, and he puts it out for a throw into the Shaman, back 40 yards from goal, out on the far right-hand side. There he is, Pete Wild, screaming instructions at his team as we go into the final 12 minutes of this first half, and it's been a very good half for the home side. And I tell you what, Phil Parkinson looks very, very chuffed with himself indeed. He is smiling like a Cheshire cat. It's with the Dragons down on that left-hand side. Goes down under a challenge. Referee doesn't give anything. The referee's let a lot of challenges go, and then a second challenge, and now he does give a free kick. It's getting out of hand. There's a bit of pushing and shoving out on the left-hand side. All the players are getting involved. The referee's got to sort it out. It was the second challenge. The second foul, and the substitutes are there. Johnson, the goalkeeper's getting involved. There's a few of those Shaman losing their rag right now. So the referee's calling them over. He's trying to get them separated. No linesman stood in and helped the referee, though. Blimey. Have we got any more goals? Stockport County, 2 goals to the good now. Kings Lynn 0, Stockport County 2. Notts County still leading by that single goal. Torquay United annihilating. Oh my goodness me, Aldershot Town are being destroyed at Torquay this evening. Torquay United now lead by 3-0. Somerset side, Yeovil were leading, but now it is 1-1 with Bromley. 1,590 subscribers, fantastic stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Really do appreciate all of your support, and please hit the thumbs up, share it out if you can. Help advertise the channel. We are fairly new, only started last summer. The summer just gone, last year now. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Oh, I can't wait for the World Cup. The World Cup draw's going to be on the 1st of April. Unfortunately, we won't be able to bring that one. And Mullen, the goal scorer for Wrexham, has just been given a yellow card because there was a lot of pushing and shoving. We're not underway yet. There's still a massive break, so we will get some injury time at the end of this half. And Mayer, the number 31 as well. So Mullen and Mayer pick up a yellow card each because of all that pushing and shoving over on the far left-hand side. But hopefully the game will get back underway in the 36th minute. So I think, yeah, it's Mayer, the captain. So the captain of Halifax Town, Niall Mayer, gets a yellow card as well as the goal scorer, Mullen. The goal scorer of the first goal goal I had. He scored the first goal. So it's a free kick out on the far left-hand side, about 32 yards. We've got 6 red shirts on the edge of that Shaman penalty area. It's whipped in. There it comes in. Oh, and it goes wide, and it's gone behind for a corner kick, and it was almost a third. And I tell you what, if a third goal goes in, then the Welsh are flying with this. I can't see Halifax coming back. He beat the offside trap. It was a great free kick, beautiful delivery. The header went up, but it just went wide of the back end of the far post. And Johnson, the Shaman goalkeeper, breathes a sigh of relief. He's all in grey tonight, so he can breathe a sigh of relief. Goal kick's been taken inside that centre circle. Shaman desperately need a goal, desperately trying to get themselves back into this game, but at the moment they're trailing by a 2-goal deficit within the first 27 minutes, 28 minutes of this game. I don't know why BT is showing me another goal. I don't know why they're amazing. And Wrexham are 2-0 up. It's a throw into the Shaman out on the far right-hand side. They've got to get a goal back before half-time. Otherwise, Pete Wilder's got a massive job to do. He's going to give his players hell at half-time. It is the underdogs. Wrexham are in 4th place. Could this be the 19th win of the season for Wrexham if they can hold on to this 2-goal lead? And it would be the 7th defeat of the season for FC Halifax Town if it stayed like this. With Halifax Town deep inside their own half, out on the right-hand side, gets headed back in. It's bouncing around. It's a little bit scrappy. Now Halifax. And the referee, does he give a right-footed shot straight at the goalkeeper? But the referee is going to pull it back for a free kick to the Shaman just outside their own penalty area out on the far right-hand side. Bradford Park Avenue are 2-0 up away from home against Blythe Spartans in the National Vanarama North. We are keeping you up to date with all the National League games in this league, and Sarah's going to keep me up to date with all of the scores in the National Vanarama League North, because we are Kidderminster Harriers fans as well. Kettering have got the equaliser. It's now Kettering 1, Hereford Town 1 in the National Vanarama North. Big kick downfield out on the right-hand side. Cleared downfield by the left foot of the left back for Halifax Town. They're struggling to put 2 passes together at the moment, Halifax Town, but they have won a free kick about 10 yards back inside their own half from that halfway line. 38 minutes on the clock, only 7 minutes to go, but I will feel that we get a bit of added time at the end of this first half because of that pushing and shoving that went on a few moments ago. So a free kick. It's been taken. It's back with Phillips. He slips. I think the ground's pretty wet because I've seen a lot of these players here tonight in the first half at the Racecourse Stadium fall to the floor quite easily. They're slipping all over the place. It's like they're on roller skates or ice skates. I'll tell you what though, Halifax Town have just won a free kick about 35 yards from goal. This is very handy indeed. A great chance for them to float it into that danger area and into that penalty box. Already were no difference. They can't move. No, and neither can Halifax. So that's why that's why I've never put the league up. There we go. So Halifax is still in 3rd position, and Wrexham are in 4th still, but they have closed the deficit to Halifax to only 1 point should they win this here at home. But we've got a free kick. We've got 5 Shaman on the edge of that 18-yard box for Halifax Town. Left foot across. It's high and it's an easy take for the goalkeeper of the Dragons on the edge of his 6-yard box. He goes up in the air, gathers the ball with ease, and it's just slowing the play down. Just going to slow it all down. Why not? Why not? Why not? So we are only 5.5 minutes away from half-time, guys. At half-time, we've got 2 videos coming up. And, of course, we'll be back for the second half. The first video is our travel tour taste. We've got a travel channel. So if you like holidays and you like travelling, please get over there and give it a little bit of support. You won't be disappointed. And the second video we have is Helping Hands for Cruising. I love the music. It's another charity that we're on the board for. Football Fans Live is a charity as well. And up above me, you can see all the members so far. And membership starts at only $1.99 per month, which works out about 6-7p a day. And all the money goes into a pot. And what we do is we enable people, or what we're going to do once it gets up and running, we enable people who disadvantaged or disability, who have followed a football team all their life but never had the opportunity to see them play. So we will use that money to pay for them and a carer, if need be, to go and see the team that they've never seen play, maybe even get a ground tour, something like that, you know, get a signed shirt, maybe arrange, you know, a picture with the player so they can meet the player. But that is what the charity Football Fans Live will be doing. We are monetized now, which is great, so it's earning a little bit, and we've got the memberships, which all helps. But once we've got enough money in the pot, we will be looking for candidates. We've already got one in mind. He's been a lifelong supporter of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Why? I don't know. And he's never ever been able to see them play. So that will be one of the type of things that we will be doing as a charity. But the video for Helping Hands for Cruising will be coming up at half time as well. And then we'll certainly be back for the second half. But we've still got another 3.5 minutes of this first half. And it's the Shaman on the attack, on the edge of the penalty area. Could this be the moment? But a right-footed clearance by the centre-back for the Dragons clears it downfield. It's out on the right-hand side on the halfway line with a Shaman. Over the halfway line they go. They need a goal and they need it fast because time is running out at the end of this first half. I'll tell you what, Pete Wilder's got a lot to do in that half-time talk. And here come the Dragons on the attack in the final third. It's squared out onto the near right-hand side. Right foot across into penalty area. Oh, he almost got to it, but great defending by the centre-back for the Shaman. But they've got to get it clear. They've got room out on this left-hand side. It's with the left-back. Plays it up towards halfway line. Good, neat pass onto the halfway line, inside the centre circle, lays it back. He's got room out on the far right hand side. Here come the Shaman on the attack, down the right hand side, 40 yards from goal. He's taken far too long, and the challenge goes in, but they win a corner out on the far right. Great play by Hallie Johnson there for the Dragons. Let's have a quick rundown before half time, guys. Can you see that next to me? That side, it's that side, I think it is. Have you seen your flag? Have you seen your team's flag? We've only got the major ones up there at the moment. Eastleigh trailing at home. Dagenham and Redbridge 1. Eastleigh 0. Grimsby, Solihull Moors 0-0. Altrincham Chesterfield 0-0. Maidenhead United 0-0. Stockport County 2-0 up against Kings Lynn. Torquay United 3-0 up. Notts County 1-0 up. Woking 1-0 up. Wrexham 2-0 up. And Yeovil Town 1-1 at home tonight against Bromley. There we go. You're up to date with all of those scores from the National Vanarama League. It's on the halfway line. It's slowed down a little bit. 43 minutes on the clock, and it is the Welsh Dragons that lead by 2-0. And it looks to be, if I had to summarise the first half, it's been pretty dominant display by, you know, the Welsh Dragons, and it's been very, very comfortable for them indeed. And again, they're trying to break down the left-hand side, and the play gets broken down for the Shaman. They can't put two passes together at the moment. They're really, really struggling. They need to up their game in the second half, because if it continues like this, it could be 4-5-0 if they're not careful to the Dragons. So the Shaman have got a lot of thinking to do, and Pete Wilder's really got to get his team going, because they haven't really got going in this first half, guys. They really haven't. So it's a throw into the Dragons down on this near right hand side up towards the halfway line. He's got a cracking throw on him, that number 6. He really has. Goes out of play. Shaman win a throw in down the near left hand side. 44 minutes on the clock. We go into the final minute of normal time. What is that fourth official going to give on his board in just under a minute's time? Into the final 40 seconds we go, and it looks like it's going to be 2-0 to the Dragons. Very, very comfortable first half. A very dominant display by the Dragons, and you know they deserve the lead. They do. I'm sorry, Halifax fans, if there's any in there, we just say it as we see it on the screen. But there's plenty of time for Halifax to get into this. Another 45 to go. Okay, so headed clearance on the halfway line. Here come the Dragons out on the near right hand side on the halfway line, looking to make progress down this right hand flank. Sprinting forward goes the Red Dragon. number 2. He goes down under a heavy challenge. Referee says play on. And now the Shaman can bring it away down the left-hand side. Nice nick 1-2. Tries to play a third ball down the right-hand channel. And it's intercepted. And the Dragons will get it away. No, they don't. They lose out. But it goes out for a throw-in. The 4th official holds up his board and he gives 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes of extra time, injury time at the end of this first half, which the Dragons have totally dominated. It must be said. You know, you can't take anything away from them. It is what it is. It is what it is, really. Saturday, Liverpool-Watford. Oh, we're away. That's the following Saturday, 2 weeks' time. Don't forget, we've got the international break, haven't we now? International break. And we've got the England under-21s at the Vitality Stadium, 2 minutes away from our apartment on Friday. And then we've got the friendly England against Switzerland on Saturday. And then Women's Super League on Sunday. But before that, we've got Wales against Austria. Tomorrow, we've got Chelsea against Spurs in the Women's Super League. Cracking stuff, cracking stuff. We've had 1 minute of the added 3. Less than 2 minutes to go. Still the Dragons controlling this game. The pace and everything, the tempo. And now they break down the right-hand side. In line with the penalty spot. Out on the right-hand side. Cross comes in right-footed into the penalty area. Oh, and it's flicked on. And it's going to be a corner kick to the Dragons out on the far left-hand side. Gav, great to see you, brother. Thank you so much for being here on this terrific Tuesday. The Dragons are totally dominating this game. They lead by 2 goals to 0. And I tell you what, the Shaman of Halifax haven't really troubled the Welsh goalkeeper at all. He's not given... No, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I take that back. It's going to be a goal kick as we enter the final minute of the added 3 at the end of this first half. It looks like it's going to go 2-0 at half-time to the home team. What a great lead to take into that first half, and totally deserved for the Welsh Dragons here today. Quick rundown as we go into the final minute of this added 3. Altrincham 0, Chesterfield 0, Eastleigh 0, Dagenham Redbridge 1, Grimsby Town 1-0 up now against Solihull Moors, Kings Lynn 0, Stockport County 0. Stockport County 2, Maidenhead United 0, Southend United 0, Notts County 1, Bournemouth 0, Torquay United 3, Aldershot Town 0, Woking 1, Weymouth 0, Wrexham, as we know, because that's where we are, Yeovil Town 1 and Bromley 1 as we approach the half-time whistle. 15 seconds to go. Get ready for that final countdown, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the added 3 minutes. Get ready to grab those refreshments. It's a goal kick to the Dragons, and there it is. The half-time whistle goes, and it is the home team that lead by 2 goals to 0. It's going to be a fantastic second half. I tell you what, Pete Wilder's got to get his Halifax team going for this second half. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. Guys, go and grab yourself some refreshments. Enjoy the 15-minute interval. Enjoy the 2 videos. And make sure in 15 minutes' time, you've got those cheeks back on those seats for the second half at the race course ground. It's a bit of a mouthful, that, isn't it? At the racecourse ground between Wrexham and FC Halifax Town. See you in 15.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
down. Hey, Leeds did it against Wolves. I'm so sorry, guys, but you know, if you're a Wolves fan, that's not what you want to hear. But you know, that was a great display, wasn't it, last Friday? Anyway, could that happen here tonight? You never know. And strangely enough, Halifax are the away team, just like Leeds were. So anything is possible. I hope you had a wonderful interval, and you're back for the second half. You've got those cheeks back on those seats. I just like saying it. So I was going to get all the rest of the stuff back in the studio. There we go. It's appearing as if like magic. Harry Potter's got nothing on Sarah, I can promise you that. So we're back underway for the second half. And in this second half, it's going to be Wrexham attacking the goal to my left-hand side, going from right to left, all in their red and white tonight. And that means that the Shaman, FC Halifax Town, are attacking the goal to my right-hand side. So let's get straight to the action. Actually, I want to give you a quick rundown. So Wrexham, managed by Phil Parkinson, obviously known as the Welsh Dragons. They're currently 4th in the table. Even with this win, they will stay in 4th position. But this would be the 19th win of the season, should they hold on to this 2-goal lead, or improve on it maybe. They've drawn 8 this season, but only lost 6, so very impressive indeed, which gives them a total of 62 points in the table. In their previous game, they got a 0-0 draw with Bromley, so you know, pretty much even Stevens on that one. Next up for Wrexham United, they're at home again next week against Dover Athletic, and Dover Athletic have been on a really poor run of form. Let me just see. Dover are playing this evening. I don't remember reading out Dover's name. I don't think they are. Let me have a quick look. No, Dover must be one of the only teams that aren't playing this evening. But there we go. Now, the racecourse ground, Wrexham, they've been around since 1864. So they're probably one of the oldest teams in the national Vanarama. And of course, the racecourse stadium, and of course the racecourse stadium ground can hold around 10,500 fans, just over that at a push. As for Halifax, well, they are managed by Pete Wild, and he had his work cut out with that half-time team talk. I'd have loved to have been in there on that one. I bet boots were flying, I bet everything was flying. And their nickname is, of course, the Shaman. Now, they're up in 3rd place, looking to close the gap on the top 2, but it's not going their way this evening, trading 2-0. They've won 20 this evening, so very impressive. They've only drawn 6 and they've lost 6, which gives them a total of 66 points. Drawn 6, lost 6, gives them a total of 66. Amazing. In their previous game, they had a very convincing win against Torquay United. They won by 2-0, and Torquay United this evening are absolutely flying. Half-time, they were 3-0 up at home against Altrincham, was it? Yeah, Altrincham, no, Aldershot. They're 3-0 up against Aldershot at half-time. In their next game, the Shaman will be away from home once again against Kings Lynn. How are Kings Lynn doing this evening so far? Well, let's take a quick look. They're not doing very well at all. They're at home this evening, Kings Lynn Town, and they're losing by 2-0 against Stockport County. So hopefully Halifax will get a win away from home at that one, if it doesn't turn out right here for them this evening. Now, compared to Wrexham, who were founded in 1864, Halifax are probably the youngest team. I don't think I found a younger team. 2008 they were founded, FC Halifax Town, that is. So guys, if you know of any younger teams at this kind of level and above that are younger, then please let us know in the chat. I want to know. You know, I'm always willing to learn, and so is Sarah. So any bit of knowledge, give it to us. It's with the Welshman inside the penalty area. He goes down under a challenge on the right hand side, and he was never going to get that, the Dragon. But it was a good break down the right hand side. Just slipped in to the right hand side of the penalty area, and the challenge came in, but the ball was running away from him at the same time. Yep, let's have a look at that again. Yep, played in, slipped into the penalty area, tried to go in between the two defenders, went on the outside of the second one, and just fell over his legs. But there we have it, there we have it. Now, the Shaman play at the Shea Stadium, strange, that one, isn't it? And it's a little bit bigger than this one. At full capacity, it can hold around 14,000 fans. So I reckon this stadium, it looks fairly full this evening. Just over half, I reckon. So I reckon about 10,000 fans in here this evening, which is a massive turnout, really, for a midweek game and an evening game. So let's get back to the action. You've seen it up behind me, so you haven't missed a thing. You can follow it on the heat-seeking ball. And of course, down below, you've got the team lineups. I do believe, yes, they are running across the bottom there. And up at the top, we have got our members, which starts at only $1.99, and it is a charity, like I said, in the first half. So let's get back to the action with the Shaman still trading by 2-0. Good ball into the penalty area down the left hand side. Dragons on the attack, they've given it away. Oh, and a chance for the Shaman to clear downfield. They've got to stop messing about with it on the edge of their penalty area. Into the centre circle it goes, out onto the far left hand side, picked up by the Shaman, looking to catch the Dragons on the break. There's one inside the penalty area, cross comes in, and it's not even 30 yards close to a Halifax Town player. Seriously, there was nobody there. He wasn't that left-footed cross from the left-hand side by the Shaman. There was one person inside the penalty area, and he was the other side of the pitch. That was awful play, awful. How they're in third place playing like that. And I'll tell you what though, the Halifax fans are there trying, the few that have made it here tonight, are trying to get behind their team, but they're being outsung, outclassed and outplaced out on the terraces and on the pitch this evening, because Wrexham again are in full control. But here comes another break down that left hand side. Looks like in the second half the Shaman are looking to exploit the left hand side of the field. Down the left hand side they go. Just, it's their final ball in that final third. Very, very weak. Very, very poor indeed. To keep you up to date with any other scores, and it's over the halfway line. Here come the Welsh down the right hand side. Oh, and it's the back of his heel. Any more goals to talk about? I don't think anything's gone in since half time, but all of them are underway in the second half. Gateshead looking very, very strong in the National League North. They are 3-0 up against 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Aston. Kidderminster Harriers, my team, drawing 0-0 at half time. And Brackley in AFC fly to the top 4, drawing apart from Gateshead, who are top. And there's a foul there inside. The referee doesn't give it again. Tell you what, this referee's not giving a lot away to either of these two sides. Goal kick downfield for the Shaman on the halfway line. Picked up inside the centre circle with the Welsh Dragons. Here they come. They are on fire tonight. They really, really are playing extremely well. Very impressive. I haven't seen them play for a couple of months now, but they look very, very strong indeed on all areas of the pitch. Going forward, strong. Middle of the park, strong. In defence, strong. And the goalkeeper looks very secure with his hands. He hasn't dropped anything as of yet. So very, very positive play by the Dragons here at home tonight. Hope everybody's had a fantastic start to the week. We are back tomorrow with Women's Super League. Looking forward to that one. Should be a lot of goals in that game, because Chelsea in the Women's Super League, I think they're second or third. They're flying really high. They're on fire as well, just like the Welsh Dragons here today. 55 minutes on the clock. Time is running out for the Shaman. And it's the Welsh Dragons with a free kick out onto the right hand side into the penalty area. Headed down, and it's going to go behind for a goal kick. Yeah, it does. Oh, damn it, Janet. Goes behind for a goal kick to the Shaman. It's Phillips that's going to take it. But it was a free kick out on the far right hand side, about 30 yards from goal, and it was a good delivery. And I think we're going to get our first substitutions of the game, and it's FC Halifax. Off goes Thomas. Thomas has gone off. McDonough comes on. McDonough comes on. It's not Madonna the singer. McDonough comes on, and Thomas has gone off. So a fresh pair of legs in the 55th minute of this game for the Shaman. There they go, down the left-hand side, up onto the halfway line. He's got hold of his hand there, come on, and the referee gives a free kick to the Shaman out on the far left-hand side on the halfway line. Again, a bit of retaliation, because I tell you what, the Welsh Dragons, oh, and the referee's going to pull it back. He wants a word, because the Welsh Dragons wouldn't let them take the free kick. The Shaman want to get on with every single free kick. They know how desperate they are for points now, because this game has just slipped away from them in the first half. Ah dear, that was my alarm clock. I think that's my bedtime. No, I'm only kidding. So it's a free kick on the halfway line out on the far left hand side to the Shaman. They've got to get that ball onto the edge of the penalty area. They do so out on the far left hand side, taken down to the floor, and now the Welsh Dragons win it back. They're on the counter attack down this near left hand side. It's 3 on 3. Can they make this count? Down the left hand wing, played infield, good square ball, tries to go around the last defender, goes down under a heavy challenge, and referee says play on, and then the Shaman get it clear up over the halfway line inside the centre circle, picked up by the Dragons out onto the right, 20 yards from goal, on the edge of the penalty area, down by that corner flag, tries to get the cross in, takes a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick in the 57th minute to the Welsh Dragons. The red and white are on the attack, and they're doing all right tonight, guys. They really are. They're 2 goals to the good. Come on. I tell you what, if the Dragons get a third here, that will be it. I can't see Halifax coming back from this if this results in a goal. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red shirts inside that penalty area. Over goes the number 8. It's gonna be an outswinging corner kick, right-footed. In it comes towards the back post. Up he goes. Header comes in. Oh, did it come off the defender last? It did come off the defender last. 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰 was there with a header, but it came off the defender on the back post, and it's gone out for a corner kick out on this near left-hand side with 58 minutes on the clock, 32 to go. Time is running out for the Shaman here tonight, away from home at the Racecourse Stadium, and the goalkeeper did his best to try and keep that in, but it's going to be a corner kick out on this near left-hand side. Are they going to take it? Take it short. Young takes it short. Don't do the short. Young gets it back off the 1-2. Young tries to cross. It takes another deflection, and it's another corner. 3 corners in quick succession out on this near left hand side. It's a corner kick to the Dragons. Young's gone over to take it again. Are they going to change it up a bit? They keep taking short corners, especially down this near left hand side. So Young, it's going to be an in-swinger by Young out on the left hand side. Plenty of red shirts in there waiting to get the 3rd goal of the night for the Red Dragons. This goes in. It's all over for Halifax Town. The referee's having a word with a couple of players from both teams. Bit of pushing and shoving going on inside that penalty area. We've seen a lot of it tonight, but hey, it's passion, isn't it? It's passion, and that's why I love doing non-league football, because there's a lot more passion. It's not about the money. Get ready for that corner kick. In it comes, right-footed, edge of the penalty area on. It's gone behind. He rose well on the front post, but he headed it high over the crossbar, and it's gone behind for a goal kick to the Shaman. We are fast approaching the final 30 minutes of this game, and it is the Dragons who are looking at all 3 points, keeping all 3 points here at the Racecourse Stadium tonight. This will be their 19th win of the season, put them on a total of 65 points, only 1 point behind 3rd place Halifax Town, so closing the gap on that 3rd place spot, right behind them, looking forward to the next game against Dover Athletic, who Wrexham should win quite easily. No disrespect to Dover. Free kick, left-footed towards the back post. Here come the Dragons once again. Good headed clearance downfield, and then a right-footed shot from about 35 yards out across the face of goal from Johnson, but it goes well wide of the Shaman's goal, and they can breathe a sigh of relief. Let's have a quick rundown and see what else is happening in the National Vanarama League right now. Altrincham 1, Chesterfield 0, Eastleigh 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 1, Grimsby Town 1, Solihull Moors 0, Kings Lynn 0, Stockport County 2, Maidenhead United, Southend United 0-0. That's the only goalless game in the National Vanarama right now. Notts County 1, Boreham Wood 0, Torquay United 4, Aldershot Town 0. Oh my goodness, they really are on fire. Woking 1, Weymouth 0, and Yeovil 1, Bromley 1. What a Torquay United doing? They're 4-0 up. Poor 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, man. That's crazy. What a great scoreline, though. What a great scoreline. Especially if you're a neutral. We've seen 4 goals there. We've had 2 here. And here come the Dragons down the left-hand side onto the edge of the penalty area. On the offside flag goes up again. Ugh, how frustrating in the 61st minute. It was a great break down the left-hand side. Let's have a look at that beautiful piece of play once again. Tell you what, he looks onside to me. I think the linesman's got that completely wrong. Oh, racing down that left-hand side, the number 10 for the Dragons. But what a chance, what an opportunity. Great football here tonight. Who's that with all the green things in the chat? Let's keep up to date with the chat. Pedro, go Halifax. Pedro is shouting, screaming for Halifax. Pedro, it's not looking like it at the moment, my friend. I can only say what I see on the screen, and at the moment it is all Wrexham. It's the same sort of storyline that we had in the first half. They haven't managed to trouble that Wrexham goal at all in this second half. I don't know what Pete Wild said to his men at half time, but whatever he said doesn't appear to be working as of yet. I think he needs to make a couple of more substitutions. I think Halifax needs some fresh legs on the ground, on the pitch, just to give them that impetus, just to give them that edge to push forward and hopefully pull one back and reduce that 2-goal deficit. But at the moment, it is the Dragons that are dominating. It is the Dragons that are in complete cruise control here in the Vanarama League this evening. But Pedro, I'm sorry, my friend. You never know. There's still, what, 28 minutes to go, Pedro. So Halifax could still do it, my friend. Could still do it. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. Hit the notification bell because there's still 400 games plus to come this season. And it looks like we might get a few more substitutions in the forthcoming minutes because both managers are pacing up and down. They've got their pens, they've got their notepads, they're making notes. And hopefully we'll get a few more fresh pairs of legs just to inject a bit more pace into this game. So it's in the final third. Shaneman stuck inside their own half at the moment. FC Halifax really have struggled here tonight so far in the 63rd minute of this game. They really have struggled to find a foothold. Okay, it's down the right hand side on the attack. Here come the Dragons once again. 5 in advance, tries to get the right foot to crossing, takes a deflection, and it's gone out for a corner kick once again to the Dragons out on that right hand side. More danger for the Shaneman. They've got to get everybody back defending, not too many, maybe leave 1 or 2 people up the pitch, but there's a lot of blue, purple and white shirts back there defending at this moment in time for the Shaneman. So Young's going to take it out on the far right hand side. It's going to be an outswinger, right footed. In it comes to the centre of the goal. Header comes in, it's bouncing around inside 6-yard box. Header comes in, oh, and it's just wide of the left hand side post. But it was almost number 3 for the Dragons in the 64th minute. So close to a third. And if that had gone in, I'll tell you what, it would have been all over. It would have been curtains, and it would have been the final nail in the coffin for the Shaneman. But they can breathe a sigh of relief, and hopefully they can try and get themselves. There is still time for the Shaneman to get back into this game. And the Dragons over the halfway line on the attack once again. They are relentless this evening in their attack. Wave after wave of red shirts. Wow. And they pick it up on the edge of the area, trying to make space, tries to chip it into the penalty area, and it goes all the way to Phillips in the Halifax goal, who whacks it downfield really quickly. He knows how precious every second is that passes in this game now. Brackley 1, Altrincham Town 0. So Brackley are 1 goal to the good. That's not good news for Kidderminster Harriers. Gateshead are winning, Brackley are winning. I only say that, guys, because I am a Kidderminster Harriers fan. A right-footed shot from the edge of the area. The first one of the second half for the Shaneman, but it was straight into the goalkeeper's arms. But a good piece of play in the middle of the park, which created that opportunity that time. So they've got to keep playing like that. Only 25 minutes to go, 65 minutes on the clock. And here come the Dragons again with a throw-in down the right-hand side. Don't forget they have got that long throw specialist. This is going to be like a corner kick, a free kick to the Dragons. And the Dragons fans are going crazy. They're really enjoying the evening. They're loving what they're seeing here tonight. They are going mental. They are in complete control. So it's the number 6. Dries the ball with a towel. Another long throw into that penalty coming up for Wrexham. He's about 35 yards from goal. In it comes and he gets it into the 6-yard box. Goalkeeper comes to the edge of the 6-yard box amongst a barrage of players. Picks it out of the air. He tries to play it quickly, but it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. Out on the left-hand side with the Shaman inside their own half. Down that left-hand flank. Looking to make progress. Met by the right back. Great defending by Wrexham this evening, looking very solid at the back, very strong indeed. Oh, and he's messed up there just as I say it, and here come the Shaman inside the penalty area on the left hand side. Can he find a body? There's only one in the penalty area. There's only one in the penalty area. What are Halifax doing? They're not going to score. That was a perfect opportunity. A defensive error out on the far right hand side. Gives it to the forward who took it to the byline, tried to cut it back. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 gets a touch on it. It's a throw-in to Halifax Town, out on the far left-hand side, onto the edge of the penalty area, in line with the penalty spot. They've got to get the bodies forward. It doesn't look like they're interested. Good cutting ball. Can he cut it back? He hits it against the side netting, left-footed, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. What? They're throwing it away. There doesn't appear to be any quality. And no disrespect to them, but Halifax have got no quality at the moment. They're giving the ball away cheaply. They're wasting the 1 or 2 chances they have. Their touches and their support of each other. The teammates, they're not playing as a team. They're not encouraging each other. They're not supporting each other, especially when they get into that final third. And here come Wrexham down the right-hand side now, to the byline, down by the right-hand side corner flank. Danger for the Shaman, whipped in, and the goalkeeper again has to save. FC Halifax Town. I tell you what, if it wasn't for the goalkeeper, Halifax would be 4-0 down. They've got to commit bodies forward. They're 2-0 down. There's 22 minutes left on the clock. Onto the edge of the area, into the penalty area, right-footed shot. Oh, and it smashed against the... Oh, it hit the side netting. Another good break down the right-hand side by the Dragons. A defensive error by the right back. Gives it to Wrexham. They pick it up. He cuts it inside. Beautiful 1-2. Smashes it. I thought it was into the back of the net. Right-footed shot. And did the goalkeeper get a touch? Did he get a touch? What a shot that was, but I think it went straight into the side netting, but he put so much power in it. The goalkeeper did save it. It's a corner kick out on the right-hand side. Young's going to take it. In it comes, onto the front post. Good clearance by the Shaman on the front post. It's going to be a throw-in about 32 yards, 30 yards out on the far right-hand side. I can feel another long throw coming on. The ball boy goes up, grabs the towel. And we got Stockport have increased their lead against Kings Lynn. It is now Kings Lynn 0, Stockport County 3. Any more to talk about? Nope, that is it. That is it. No goals in the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes. So there we go. Well done, well done, Spen. Well done. No. Right, and Flyde are winning, Brackley are winning, Gateshead are winning, Kidderminster drawing. Long throw into the penalty area towards the byline. Oh, goalkeeper comes for it, misses it, left-footed shot. Oh, yeah, his own player inside the penalty area. Another shot, a free header. Oh, and he's put it over the crossbar from 6 yards out. It was almost number 3 for the Dragons, and it was almost good night, sweetheart, for Halifax Town. But it was bouncing around inside that penalty area, cleared onto the edge of the box, left-footed shot, hits his own player, and then the follow-up chipped in and headed from 6-7 yards out over the crossbar. Oh dear me, it should have been, could have been, would have been number 3 if he could have directed it on target. And across into the penalty area, goalkeeper's dropped it, the first error. And straight from one end attacking with the Dragons, the Shaman go down the other end, and they're on the attack. Here they come again, down by the corner flag, out on the right-hand side, with the Shaman, and they've won a free kick. They've won a free kick. It's with the Shaman. FC Halifax Town have a free kick out on this near right-hand side, in line with the 6-yard box. This is a great chance for them to get one back in this game with a little over 20 minutes. No, less than 20 minutes to go now in this game. They need a goal and they need it fast. But the Dragons goalkeeper made a terrible mistake there, which led to the free kick. And it's the first mistake he's made in this game. 19 minutes to go. Out on the right-hand side. Free kick to FC Halifax Town. What can they do with this? A lot of blue and white shirts in there. The number 17's going to take it. He's in line with the penalty spot. In it comes along the floor. It's bouncing around inside that 18-yard box. And now the Dragons get it clear down the left-hand side. It takes a deflection. The Dragons have got a throw in on this near left-hand side. Deep, deep, deep inside their own half. But goodness me, end-to-end stuff now. Maybe, just maybe in this final 20 minutes, FC Halifax Town will up the tempo. And they've just got to chuck everything at Wrexham now. If they concede a third, okay, it would be all over. But with less than 18, 19 minutes to go, they need one back. They really do need one back, and they need it fast. Long throw downfield over the halfway line with the red and whites of Wrexham. Here they come again. Good interception there in the middle of the park by the Shaman. It's back to the goalkeeper for the Shaman. Right-footed over the halfway line it goes. Down out onto this right-hand side. Game of headers at the moment. Ball bouncing about in the air. They need to get it down onto the floor. Here come Wrexham down the left-hand side on the attack. Good ball through there. Nicely cut out. Beautiful play by the right back for Halifax. And then they bring it back. Here's a chance. Oh, it was taken to the byline. And then another long shot hits the defender. Oh, man. I tell you what. End-to-end stuff. Halifax Town breaking down the left-hand side. Took it to the byline. Cut it back. Shot come in. Defender got his leg in the way. And then from the edge of the area, another left-footed shot for the Dragons, but the defender was equal to it and deflected the shot away. And now we're inside the centre circle with a Shaman on the attack, looking to break down the right hand side, 30 yards from goal. Here come the Shaman on the edge of the penalty area, left footed shot, oh, and it's over the crossbar. He took a deflection. Waters, the number 11, with a left footed shot on the edge of the area for the Shaman. It took a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick out on the far left hand side. Another chance for them to get themselves back into this game, which they trail by 2-0. Altrincham still lead by 1-0. Okay, we're going to go to that corner. I'll come back to the other scores in just a minute. It's going to be taken right-footed for Halifax. Plenty of white shirts to aim for. Terrible delivery, terrible delivery. Yes, Kidderminster have scored. Come on, Kidderminster Harriers. But so have the 3 teams above them. Halifax Town out on the left-hand side. Takes it to the byline. Takes a double deflection. It's gone all the way through to the Dragons goalkeeper, who jumps onto the ball, lies down on it. He's going to take all the time in the world. But get in there, Kidderminster Harriers. Yes, 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 you little beauties. They've had a terrible run of form lately, Kidderminster Harriers. They've been bloody useless. But could they get the 3 points that they so desperately need this evening? Gateshead are winning. Brackley are winning. AFC Flyde are winning. We need Flyde to lose so we can go back into 3rd place. Here come the Dragons on the edge of the area. He's got space time. He smashes it right-footed. Oh, but Palmer puts it over the crossbar from 22 yards for the Dragons. He did well on the edge of the box to create the space in the first place. But as he leant back, he lifted the ball high over the crossbar. It was more of a chip, actually, than an actual shot. He really didn't get the technique correct on that one. But again, it's another opportunity for them to get a third. But as it stands, it is 2-0 to the Dragons. Both goals coming in the first 30-odd minutes of that first half. Cracking game, cracking game. It has been fantastic, as non-league football always is. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. Share it out if you possibly can. We've got Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, LinkedIn. Please hook up with us on all of those channels. And we've also got a website, www.footballfanslive.co.uk. Yeah, co.uk. No new goals to tell you about in the National Vanarama. Actually, it is now Maidenhead United 1, Southend United 1. Into the final 15 minutes we go. Okay, we think that I think that Chorley have scored as well. Bloody hell, Kidderminster. Go 1-0 up, and then it's equaliser. And I think we are going to get a substitution. We've got a break in play. Let's have a look. No, we're not. I don't know what they were all standing up and clapping for there. Into the final 15 we go, guys. Here come Wrexham down the right-hand side. Handball. And it's going to be a free kick to the Shaman. Deep inside their own half. They've got to get that ball forward quickly. The goalkeeper for the Shamans come out to take it. Right-footed, downfield. And I tell you what, Pete Wild looks extremely worried on the sidelines as Wrexham are looking to close the gap down to 1 point and push for the 3rd place in the National Vanarama League. Oh, we got 1,590 subscribers. Can we hit the 1,600? Guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. It is totally free. Let's see if we can get the 1,600. That would be a massive milestone for us. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're almost at the 1,600. We just need a few more. It's all down to you guys. You guys have complete control. So it's a throw-in to Wrexham out on this left-hand side. Again, about 32 yards from goal. It's going to be another long throw into that penalty area. More danger for Halifax Town in the 77th minute. In it comes around that 6-yard box, and it's gone through a barrage of players, and then the Shaman get it cleared, but it's knocked back in towards the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper from 4 yards out of his goal jumps up into the air and takes it comfortably. He hits it out. He wants to get on with the game. But there's an Halifax a Dragons player down inside the penalty area, and the referee has called the play back to stop the game. So yeah, guys, don't forget, coming up tomorrow in the Women's Super League, Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur, an all-ladies affair. Then on, what day are we tomorrow? Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we've got Estonia, Cyprus. We will confirm that for you, though. Wales against Austria in the evening, 7:45 World Cup qualifier. It's going to be massive. Friday, England under-21s against Andorra here in Bournemouth, where we are at the Vitality Stadium. Again, that's a Group G qualifier. And then on Saturday, we've got the England friendly against Switzerland. And then on Sunday, Chelsea again. It is Leicester City in the Women's Super League against Chelsea. Chelsea flying high at the top of the Women's Super League. Then we're away Monday, Tuesday, because we're at Thorpe Park for a couple of days. But we'll be back on Wednesday with more fantastic football action for you guys. So make sure you stick all of those in your diary. And, of course, hit the notification bell. And like I said, hook up with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. We've got to stop in play. That's why I'm talking, you know, like I am. Let's have a quick look and see if we've got any new goals to tell you about, guys. If there's any scores in the National Vanarama League that you want to know about, please do ask me. Sarah will relay it into my ear, and we'll be able to tell you what the latest is there. What's going on here? Oh no, it's right. I thought Mullen had scored then, but we're just seeing the replays. Just seeing the replay. 79 minutes on the clock. 11 minutes for Halifax to try and get something out of this game. And it looks like Palmer's going to go off. Is it Palmer? Palmer's gone off, but he's on the sidelines. It looks like he's going to come back on in just a few seconds. So we're underway. But at the moment, Wrexham, the home team, leading by 2-0, but are down to 10 men. Damn it, Janet. Kidderminster 1, Chorley 1. Bloody hell, Kidderminster. And it's a true fact, isn't it? As soon as you score, that's when you're at your most vulnerable. And Chorley have done exactly that. Here come the Welsh Dragons. Right-footed shot. Takes a deflection. Over there. What a fantastic save. It was a shot from 25 yards. A second shot comes in. Oh, along the floor. And it just goes wide to the bottom right-hand side. What a chance. I tell you what, that was a cracking shot. 25 yards out. Right-footed. Goalkeeper had to dive to his right. Let's see that again. It was 2-on-2. He hit it from 30 yards out. Goalkeeper dived to his right, made the save, and then on the follow-up, right-footed shot just went wide. It was so close to a third goal for Wrexham there as we go in towards the 80th minute. What a strike there by Mullen. Oh my goodness me, if that had ended up in the back of the net, that was something else. That was a world-class strike by Mullen and a world-class save by Phillips there. My oh my. If you get a chance to see that on like YouTube and that later on, you know, with Wrexham, because they've got their own thing, Do check out that shot. That was pure class and a great save. Don't take that away from the Halifax keeper at all. 80 minutes on the clock now. 10 to go. And looks, Waters has gone off. Waters has gone off. And Dinley comes on. Dinley comes on. And Water goes off. So a fresh pair of legs for Halifax Town in the final 10 minutes. Will he make a difference? I think they should put on a few more substitutes. Wrexham goalkeeper smashes it left-footed downfield into the final third. Met by the head of the Shaman. They've given it away though. And here come Wrexham once again. Shaman. The Shaman tidy the danger. He's under a lot of pressure. He's giving it away. He's giving it away on the edge of his area. Oh, and he goes down under a challenge. Referee doesn't give a penalty. Wrexham on the attack. And now finally the Shaman can get it away. That was really silly. And he's been dispossessed. Dispossessed in the middle of the park. Wrexham win it back. He needs to run it down that right hand side. He doesn't get one. He doesn't find one. But still Wrexham are on the ball in the middle of the park. Out on the far right hand side. Towards that centre circle. Back inside their own half they go. Right footed. Ball goes from right to left. Picked up down this left hand side by the number 3. Wrexham on the ball. It's all right on the Knights for the red and whites so far. They lead by 2-0 as we approach the final 8 minutes of this game. We shouldn't get that much injury time at the end of this game in the second half. We only had 3 minutes at the end of the first half, but there hasn't really been any injuries at all. Well, one maybe. Played into the penalty area. Here come Wrexham. Out on the left hand side. Cool. Only goes down under challenge, and it's a free kick in line with the penalty area. Mullen goes down under a challenge at 19 yards from goal. What an opportunity this is on the left hand side of the penalty area. 19 yards back in line with that penalty spot. 82 minutes on the clock. I tell you what, if this goes in now, good night, sweetheart, Halifax. Any other goals to tell you about? Yes, Yeovil have just gone back in front for the second time in their game at home tonight against Bromley. It is now Yeovil Town 2, Bromley 1, and Stockport County lead by 3-0. Torquay United 4-0 up in their game. They are flying. Okay, so it's out on this left hand side. Young stood over it. Davis takes it into the penalty area. Header comes in and it's over the crossbar. But another great free kick. Another great delivery from the left hand side by Davis. And it was just headed, flicked over the crossbar. And the FC Halifax Town fans can breathe another sigh of relief. 7.5 minutes to go. It looks like this could be the 19th victory of the season for Wrexham, but here come Halifax Town down the left hand side onto the edge of the penalty area. Good clearance by the centre midfielder for the Dragons. It's a throw in. Out of play it goes. Out onto the right hand side with the Shaman. Nice inception. And now here come the Dragons counter attacking. 3 on 3. 3 on 4. 4 on 4 now. Down the left hand side. Ball goes from right to left. He needs some help there. Give him some help. Right footed into the penalty spot. And a good headed clearance from around the penalty spot by the Shaman. It's on the edge of the area with the Shaman. Right footed. Up into the centre circle it goes. He's got a runner down the left hand side. Can he find him? He's got to time his run perfectly. He does so. 30 yards from goal. With Halifax Town now out on the left. They need a reply and they need one now. Chipped into towards the edge of the penalty area. What is that beep beep beeping? The fan on the computer. I can hear a beeping. Can you guys hear that? 84 minutes on the clock. 6 to go. Halifax Town still trailing by 2 first half goals. And what cracking goals they were. Shouldn't be doing that. It's weird. I did hoover the computer as well the other day. Just, yeah. We got a musical computer. Into the final 5. We fast approach. It's a throw into Halifax, out on the left-hand side. Good position for them, in line with the penalty area. Tell you what, if they were to get one back now, the last 5 minutes would be very tense for the Wrexham fans indeed. Throw-in comes in, down by the corner flag. Can he get the cross in? He plays it along the floor, and the goalkeeper for Wrexham gathers with ease at his front post. And he's going to run a few more seconds off the clock, and how vital those seconds are as they tick away to Wrexham. It's been a really good game. It's been action-packed. Just that I feel that we haven't seen the best of Halifax tonight. And a heavy challenge on Mullen, 24 yards from goal, and it's a free kick to the Dragons. A very handy place once again. This is definitely within shooting distance for the likes of Mullen. We've seen a lot of long shots from the Welsh Dragons this evening, and this is a perfect opportunity to kill this game off. And the man of the match, guess who? Yes, of course, Paul Mullen. Well done. And I think the BT Sport, they don't often get it right. Actually, he's moved them back to about 32 yards now, probably a little bit too far. Man of the match, Paul Mullen. Excellent. I think they've got that absolutely correct. So one of the goal scorers is man of the match. He has caused Halifax Town so much trouble. Left-footed, free kick on, it's dragged wide, it goes behind, it's going to be a goal kick to the Shaman with only 4 minutes to go now. But yeah, I'm really pleased about that, he really does deserve it. He has been a real thorn in the backside to Halifax Town this evening. The number 10. Oh, and an error, and it's all over. It's 3-0. That game so quickly. I want to see that again. It's 3-0. It's Jones. Smashes it into the back of the net from 8 yards out. I think it was a goalkeeping error. It was a goal kick when I was talking to you. And then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. Oh, they've thrown it away. Halifax Town. 87 minutes on the clock. And it is 3-0 to the Red Dragons. The Welsh have beaten the English this evening, and that breaks my heart. I want to see that again. Is he? Oh, he's not given it. I don't think he's given it. No, we're seeing it again. It's a replay. Oh, you absolute plonker. The goalkeeper plays the short to his defender. He gets it back off the 1-2, plays it to the edge of his penalty area. In comes Jones, steals it off the feet of the number 17 for Halifax Town, smashes it home into the front post. So it was a goalkeeping error. What are they doing playing shorts? They were 2-0 down, and the goalkeeper played a short to his defender, got the 1-2 back, played it to the edge of his area, intercepted by Jones, who smashed it into the near post, and that is it. And I tell you what, Halifax, with that mistake, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. You're 2-0 down. You do not pass the ball about between goalkeeper and defender, with 3 minutes on the clock. You don't pass it in between each other. You smash it downfield to try and reduce the 2-goal deficit. Davis goes off for Wrexham, and on comes McAdlin. Or Adlen. They've got some really weird names in the Welsh team, haven't they? But there we go, another substitution. Davis, he's had a cracking game this evening, and he's caused all sorts of problems in the middle of the field. And a left-footed shot, oh my goodness me, and it's in the back of the net. It was a volley by the Shaman on the edge of the area, and it's now 3-1. If they hadn't have made that mistake a couple of minutes ago with the goalkeeping error, they could have... Oh, I don't understand it. I don't get it, guys. It's 3-1. It's 3-1 from inside their own area. Whacked right-footed. A goal... Oh, my life. Right, let's talk you through this. So we're out on the right-hand side, on the halfway line, with the Shaman. They smash it right-footed onto the edge of the area. There's a headed clearance, and then Dearnley, he's been on the pitch not that long at all. What super sub? It comes back to him from 23 yards out, and he smashes it on the volley past the goalkeeper. An absolute blinder of a goal. Magnificent shot on the volley, really difficult indeed, into the top left hand corner, and that's definitely one to write home about. And now we go down the left hand side, and it's a corner kick to Wrexham down on the left hand side. End to end stuff as we go into the final minute of this game. I don't want it to end. This is amazing. And I tell you what, if FC Halifax hadn't have cocked it up to give away that third goal, it would only be 2-1. And I'm sure that, you know, the Welsh Dragons would have been panicking then, and so would their supporters. But they've still got that 2-goal lead as we go into the final 30. Right footed cross into the penalty area. And it's been flicked on. It's gone out for a throw and out on the far right hand side. And it's going to be another long throw. If they hadn't conceded that, it's going to be the long throw specialist. Toes up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A long throw to the Dragons in line with that penalty area. It's coming into the penalty box. No, he takes it short. Confuses everybody, including me. On the edge of the area, played into the penalty area. Out on the right hand side, turns to defender. They lose it, they pick it back up, still with the Dragons. Down by that right hand side corner flag. And the fourth official holds up his board and he's given 4 minutes. Where did he get that from? There's never been 4 minutes in this game of injuries, especially in the second half. But we get an extra 4 minutes of injury time at the end of this game. And what a game it's been. We have seen 2 fantastic goals, 4 really good goals, but 2 of them were stonkers. And we've seen a massive defender and goalkeeper error by FC Halifax. They will be kicking themselves because it should be 2-1. And then that would have made it really nervy for Wrexham in the final 4 minutes of injury time. They would have still been in it, Halifax now. If they hadn't cocked that up, I don't know what their thinking is. You, with 3 minutes to go and you're 2-0 down, you don't mess about with it inside your penalty area. You don't, you know, it was a goal kick. And he passed it short to his defender, who then passed it back to the goalkeeper, who then the goalkeeper passed it to the edge of his area, to the number 17, who completely cocked it up and got intercepted. And then Jones stepped up and smashed it into the bottom left-hand corner. Great goal by Jones. They've been the builders of their own demise this evening, FC Halifax Town. And I'm sorry to any Halifax Town fans, but I say it as I see it. But it's been a great game. It's been a great game, and we've still got another 2 minutes to go. So anything could happen. 4 goals we've had this evening. It's going to be a throw-in to the Shaman, down inside their own half, up towards halfway line. Halifax give it away. They win it back down by their own corner flag, right-footed, up over the halfway line it goes, headed back into the centre circle by the Dragons. Dragons, double header inside the centre circle. Shaman, it's all a bit scrappy. They've got to get that ball forward again. They're still trailing by 2-0 with less than 2 minutes to go. This is going to be the 19th win of the season for the Red Dragons, and it will be the 7th defeat of the season for FC Halifax Town. There's no doubt about it now. And the Red Dragons will close the gap, the deficit, to only 1 point between 3rd and 4th place in the table. Unbelievable. It's going to be a free kick, a 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. What a game it's been. Get ready for the final minute, guys. 1 minute and 10 seconds of the added 4 at the end of this fantastic game. And we've got another one coming up tomorrow. Women's Super League always provides tons of goals. Down by the corner flag. Wrexham on the attack, just running that clock down. Into the final minute we go. Let's see if it's going to be a throw-in to the Shaman. Altrincham 1, Chesterfield 0, Eastleigh 0, Dagenham Redbridge 1, Grimsby 1, Solihull Moors have got the equaliser, 1-1 there. Kingsland 0, Stockport County 3. Maidenhead United are back in front by 2-1 against Southend United. Notts County 1, Bournemouth 0, Torquay United 4, Aldershot Town 0, Woking 1, Weymouth 0, Wrexham 3, FC Halifax 1, and Yeovil 2, Bromley 1. It's a throw-in down the left-hand side. 20 seconds to go. Down by the corner flag with the Red Devils. They're going to get all 3 points here tonight at home. It's been a dominating display. It's been a fantastic display. And it's a throw-in to the Shaman deep inside their own half as we go into the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the added 4 minutes, and there it is. The full-time whistle goes, and Wrexham have won. The players go crazy. The fans go crazy. Phil goes crazy. What a game. What a win. And they've closed the gap to 3rd place to 1 point. It's the 19th victory of the season for the Welsh Dragons. It's the 7th defeat of the season for the Shaman. and it is them that gather all 3 points. A huge congratulations to both teams. But I tell you what, Halifax have got to get themselves together for the next game because they're away again at Kings Lynn. So it's not going to be an easy one for them. Can FC Halifax Town bounce back against Kings Lynn in their next game? But I tell you what, Dover have got to watch themselves. Dover are next up here at the Racecourse Stadium, and the Welsh march on, defeating the English tonight. And Mullen, man of the match, fantastic. Guys, you've been absolutely amazing this evening. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you out there in the wonderful world of YouTube. So please, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and when you go to work tomorrow, tell all your mates about Football Fans Live, because we love non-league football and we bring as much as we possibly can. We bring football from all over the world, and I want to say a huge thank you. I've been Glenn, you've been amazing. Good night. See you tomorrow.